You've just printed a great image and the colors match the job perfectly. This is what Wasatch is known for. But your customer doesn't care about the perfect match. He wants colors to pop more. This video shows you how to make your colors pop in a few easy steps. Most people know that color is controlled by the output ICC profile, but output is only half the battle. Color is also controlled by your choice of an input ICC profile. The input profile simulates the color device that was used to create the image, such as a digital camera or scanner. It can also simulate the workspace of a graphics application, such as Photoshop or Illustrator. Selecting the correct input profile can greatly enhance the color of an image. Once inside Wasatch, you can compare your input profile to your output profile using the Profile Viewer. Open the image you would like to print. Select the Color pull-down menu and choose the Profile Viewer. The Profile Viewer will give you a graphical display of the gamuts of the input profile versus the output profile. The input profile is represented by a transparent multicolored shape. The output profile shows up as a solid multicolored shape. Where these two overlap is the area of color from the input that can be reproduced with the output profile. All color that lies outside the output color space can be brought into gamut through the use of rendering intents. Switching the input profile to one that has a larger gamut will result in colors that are more saturated. To change the input profile, close the Profile Viewer. Select the Print pull-down menu and choose Print Setup from the list of options. Click Edit and then click on the Color Transform button that is displayed in this window. The Color Transforms window displays a flowchart that shows how color is adjusted within Wasatch SoftRIP. To change the input profile to one that will support a larger color gamut, choose the Select button under the input profile that matches the color space of your image. This will allow you to choose an input profile from anywhere on your system. You can also choose from a variety of input profiles that are available from the Wasatch installation directory. Select your base installation folder and choose the Input Profiles folder. Select a profile that will help you achieve your desired printing objectives. For this training, we will choose to saturate our image with color by selecting the RGB Input plus 30 Saturation profile. If any changes are made to the input profile, Wasatch will prompt you to save those changes as a new imaging configuration. Continue to click OK to get back to the job screen. The job screen now reflects the saturated input profile that has been applied. This simple change has made the colors more vibrant and bright. Wasatch is already known for accurate reproduction of color. Combine that with the steps shown in this video and you'll be able to create colors that really pop and set you apart from your competition. The color-enhanced image is now ready to be printed. Select RIP and print. In the last training video, we covered how to make your colors pop off the page. In this video, we'll show you additional ways to make your color pop using an input ICC profile. To review, color is affected by both your output ICC profile and your input ICC profile. Wasatch has a series of default input ICC profiles that it uses for images brought into SoftRIP. These defaults are industry standard, but may not provide the pop you need. You can change these to match the color settings you're looking for. SoftRIP also has the ability to recognize input profiles that are embedded within a graphics application or device. Images that are brought into Wasatch are automatically assigned an input ICC profile. These defaults can be found by going to the Color drop-down menu and choosing System Default ICC Profiles. This window allows you to change the default profile for your monitor, the RGB color space, and the CMYK color space. To change the profile, click the Browse button next to the color space you want to adjust. Navigate to the location of the input ICC profile you want to change to. In this example, we're going to choose a saturated RGB input ICC profile. Once you've selected the new default profile, click OK. All images that use the RGB color space will now default to the saturated RGB input ICC profile. Wasatch also gives you the ability to bypass any default ICC profiles and use a profile that was embedded in your image. To make sure the embedded input ICC profile is used, select Print, Setup. Click the Edit button and then click the Color Transforms button. Inside the Color Transforms screen, check the box in the upper left corner next to Use Embedded ICC Profiles. Using this setting overrides the input profiles that Wasatch defaults to. Images that are opened in SoftRIP will now use any profile that is embedded in the image before switching to the defaults. Once this adjustment has been made, click OK. Wasatch will prompt you to save this as a new imaging configuration. These two methods for applying input ICC profiles allow you to have greater control over your color. You can apply a saturated input profile as a default setting inside Wasatch, or you can work with images using a saturated color space in a graphics application and have Wasatch recognize and adjust for that color space. With these settings, you are now ready to begin printing images with color that pops off the page.